Well, hey guys, Sam from the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World. Now, you guys in the US are waking up here on the 1st of January 2026. Happy New Year, by the way. Is it going to be a happy year for us wrestling fans? I hope so. But right now, on the 1st of January 2026, you guys are waking up to no longer having the access to Peacock and all that former WWE content that used to be on Peacock and then before that on the WWE network. What a wonderful, fantastic, and amazing place it was. Here in the UK, we used to have only the WWE network. We never had the Peacock, but when we did have the network, it was great, as I said. But 1 year ago, we were in the same position you guys are now in, where you're waking up with no access to all of that WWE content that was available, like WCW, ECW, AWA, NWA, all the previous Monday Night Raws from 1993 all the way to the present day, the SmackDowns, Nitros, Thunders, you name it. All of that content was available on Peacock. Now, you're waking up and it's not there. I know how you feel, and it is a painful process. So I'm going to show you what we have here in the UK on Netflix right now. I'm just going to share a screen for you to see. Let's get it up. So here you go. You can see here, you've got all the live shows already scheduled in. So like, here's WrestleMania right there. All the WrestleManias are there. You're good. SmackDown. Right. Now this one's going to be interesting. We're going to go on to, let me come out of there a second. If I go here, I scroll down. So all the SmackDowns from 1999, they're all there. You're doing good. 2000, there's only 10 episodes. 2001, there's only 2 episodes. 2002, 6 episodes. And you can see just creeping up, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008. So everything from 2008 to 2021, there's no SmackDowns there. It's stuff like this is what you're going to have to start having to get used to. It's the same on the Raw Vault as well. So if you look at Monday Night Raw, this one's a painful one. So look, 1993, you've got 7 episodes. 94, 95, 96. So 1998, you're doing okay. You've got 20 episodes, but there's 52 episodes in a year for Monday Night Raw, and you're missing so many. 99, 2000, 2001, and this is it from 2002 to 2021. There's nothing there. It's a very painful, horrible process, and I feel for you, and I know what you're going through right now. But yeah, what's the pros to this and the cons to this? Yes, most of the WWE wrestling fans, like my age, I'm in my mid-30s, and maybe you guys are in your 40s or early 50s that followed the Attitude Era or the New Generation Era or the Golden Era. Pay-per-view wise, you're more or less going to be satisfied. But what you're not going to be satisfied with is the... So let me just try and... There we go. What you're going to be missing is, like, remember WWF Prime Video, Prime Wrestling Challenge, the Saturday night's main event, all of that was type of thing was on Peacock and on the WWE network. It's not on Netflix. All those really good documentaries that used to be network exclusive shows, they're all gone. So over time, yes, I think a lot of this content is probably going to be filtered through onto YouTube. As you can tell, you've probably seen that there's a WCW YouTube channel. Not sure about the ECW YouTube channel. I haven't looked at that. But they've got the WWE Vault YouTube channel, which has proven to be very, very successful in its own right, which is fine. But if you want to watch a full episode of Monday Night Raw from, I don't know, May 2000, it's very unlikely you're ever going to be able to find that episode to watch. So like here at the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World, myself and my brother, the Tezzy Bear, we are currently doing the year 2000 timeline. As of today, we are now going into the year 2000. So what we are doing is watching all of the Monday Night Raws, all of the SmackDowns, all the pay-per-views, all the Sunday Night Heats. But we can't do it. because we haven't got the access to it because of the situation with Netflix not having all that content, and it's not available on the WWE Vault YouTube channel either. So we are in a bit of a catch-22 where we could have had everything uploaded all in one place like we used to before. That would make more logical sense, wouldn't you say so? But unfortunately, we're in this shit situation where WWE are trying to shove a fucking dildo with barbed wire wrapped around it up our asses and just poking the bear that little bit more, saying, we're going to give you a little bit, but we're not going to give all of it to you because, you know, I can't find a sensible excuse, but you know what I'm saying? We're being shafted for what we used to have to what we don't have anymore. You know, you would have thought in 2026, you know, compared to 2014, you know, 12 years ago, we had the WWE Network was introduced and all that content was there and it was great. Why? It doesn't make any logical or practical sense 12 years later that we're now in a position where we don't have that content available. Like, you know, if you were to go and watch an old, I don't know, an old soap opera, like here in the UK, you've probably heard of Coronation Street. You know, that's a TV show that's been happening here in the UK since the 60s. If you wanted to watch every single episode of Coronation Street, it's all available. It's all available to stream, you know, on ITV. It makes sense to have all of that content available. Why remove that content and just filter through a little bit? Or what they have been doing is distributing all of this content all over the fucking place, and now it's a mess. You know, doesn't make any logical sense. But like I said, I'm just going to show you one more time with what I've got here in the UK on Netflix. I don't know whether it's different for you guys, but like I said, more or less all the pay-per-views are on there. The NXT Vault is there, which is cool. You know, I mean, look, we've even got Over the Edge. It's there, you know. 1998 and 1999 are on there, but it's obvious what they have done to the 1999 version. They've cut out what happened to Owen Hart, which respectfully makes sense, you know. But you know, they got like bragging rights. It's, you know, it's there. Rock Bottom's there. WWE Day One, which was the shits. One Night Only that happened here in the UK of September 1997. It's there. It's available. I mean, you can see I'm into Power Rangers. That seems to come up on my Netflix algorithm. New Year's Revolution is there. Capital Carnage. You know, Great American Bash. You're gonna get some stuff where you might feel relatively satisfied with what you want to watch. But if you're looking for the nitty gritty stuff like the Sunday Night Heats, the Superstars, the Raws and the SmackDowns from a certain year, there's a 20% chance, if not less than that you'll be able to watch that stuff. Let's hope that they do decide to put all this content onto Netflix. It makes more sense to have it all in one place, don't you think? Anyway, guys, thank you all very much for watching. If you haven't, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. You're going to absolutely fucking love it. We got some cool shit coming your way. If you are a new subscriber, you're in for a treat. You're going to love it. Here in 2026, we got some really cool stuff coming our way, and it's coming straight to you. You're going to love it. Thank you for sticking around and watching this very short video. Let me know in the comments what is on your Netflix in the US, because I'm very, very intrigued and interested to know. Like I said, I've had to deal with this for a whole year now, and it hasn't really got any better. The only thing they've uploaded, right, is... So in February of this year was Armageddon, the Armageddon pay-per-views, the No Mercy pay-per-views, and the Unforgiven pay-per-views. So when we came into this Netflix era last January, they weren't uploaded till February. And we did get WWE Unreal, which is a load of bollocks, and the Mr. McMahon documentary, which is personally a very good documentary. I like that, but that's just me. Anyway, like I said, guys, please subscribe. Follow our channel, follow our social media pages. You're going to fucking love it. Thanks, guys. Over and out.